It is a disease nearly 30,000 Mainers are living with.
Alzheimer's affects roughly 10% of adults over the age of 65 in our state. That's according to the Alzheimer's Association's annual Facts and Figures report. It also shows that Maine needs to attract and retain a lot more skilled professionals in the near future because thousands of caregivers combined provided 87 million hours of unpaid care. But as our Sam Rogers tells us, experts in our state are optimistic about some new treatments and funding for research.
This affected me when I was 10 years old. We took in a grandparent who was showing signs.
Signs of Alzheimer's. Drew Wyman is the executive director of the Maine chapter of the Alzheimer's Association.
Attacking it from all sides, which we say here, no stone left unturned.
One of those stones here in Maine, attracting and retaining skilled caregivers. The association's annual report shows there are just over 17,000 paid home health and personal care aides in Maine, but only 36 geriatricians, a number that the association says will need to nearly double by 2050.
And once you start connecting with a family and see how much of a difference you're making with people, it's huge. And I think that's the motivation for a lot of direct care workers.
That's what motivates Dr. Cliff Singer, one of Maine's geriatricians working at Northern Light Acadia Hospital in Bangor.
It's not easy to attract people to this field, although increasingly they are.
One reason for that, Dr. Singer says, is due to more investment in research after years of little progress.
That increased funding has resulted in accelerated discovery of basic mechanisms that will be helpful not just for Alzheimer's disease, but for other types of dementia.
There's a sense of optimism, he adds, as Maine's Republican Senator Susan Collins has and continues to advocate for legislation that seeks to advance research and support.
Because we need to build up our research infrastructure to attract the academic clinical scientists that will draw new healthcare providers to us.
While looking through this year's report,
behind each of those figures is a family, is a story.
And sometimes those families need support. Wyman suggests Mainers ask experts questions by calling the association's 24/7 helpline or learn the 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's. Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.
Dr. Cliff Singer shares some ways you can try to keep your brain healthy as you get older. Eat your fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Maintain some physical and social activity, and get the right amount of sleep.
If you or a loved one has questions about Alzheimer's, the number for that 24/7 helpline is at the bottom of your screen there. It's 800-272-3900, and we will have more resources and information on our website.